Hail Beard, it's your boy Big Beard B, and we are back for another edition of Big Beard Business. Today's video is a little bit different because I wanted to focus on YouTuber fragrances. I know that sounds so weird, right? YouTuber fragrances, but it's a term out there utilized by many, so therefore we will do it. Just like celebrity fragrances, etc. As some of you may know, Navitus Parfums has just reached its 2-year anniversary. And in those 2 years, there has been a lot of fragrance releases and some done with a lot of different fragrance reviewers, etc. And I will give this out there first before I get into the meat and potatoes of today's video. Right, Navitus Parfums is giving a anniversary sale discount where you can receive as little as 30% up to 65% off of your fragrances of your choice. All right, you also get free shipping to the UK, free shipping in the US, free shipping in Europe. There's a lot going on right now, but the deals won't be around forever, so I want to make sure that you are well aware of this. As many of you know, I've recently released my second fragrance collection with Navitus Parfums, which includes the Key. It also includes Siesta Drive and XO Brandy. Steven has also done his third collection with Navitus Parfums, which also features 3 fragrances. You have Away, you have Emblaze, and you also have Imperial. All right, these fragrances will be included in that as well, so be sure to check out the site, get all the details available. It's pretty much the more you buy, the more you save type of promo. It won't be around forever, so use the links down below to check it out. Now, I say all that to say this. Navitus has been around for 2 years. Some of you hit me up and asked me questions behind the scenes about these fragrances, and I'm going to tell you in today's video a little bit about a little bit of all of them. At least the ones that I have. Maybe not all of the ones I have, but at least one from each collection, if that makes sense. All right, so because otherwise this video will be very, very long. Now, for me, when I think about YouTuber fragrances, I really think like, hey, these people put in the work, man. These people smell these things day in and day out. I don't look at them like a celebrity fragrances. Oftentimes, to me, when I look at those are just people who are not really entrenched in this community, entrenched in this fragrance game. They just say, hey, slap my name on this fragrance so let me go about my business, all right? And this way around, I'm pretty sure that's not the way it's being done. So let me talk to you about the first one that I think many of you are probably thinking is that of Steven from the channel Adolescence. Now, he released his first collection, let's call it 2019, and I was in the process of moving. And I'm like, hey, once I get situated, I get stationary, I know where I'm going to be shipping my stuff to, I go ahead and place an order. They were gracious enough to send me a package through, and I did my first impressions on those fragrances. I gave you a really honest first impression. Now, within that, there was something that I truly, truly enjoyed, and one that I enjoyed more so than the others above all, although he did have a lot of bangers in there. And Intimus was that fragrance, right? This one here is one that I found cuddle buddy worthy, got the compliments. This one is alluring, seductive, inviting, all of those things. So if you're looking for something from Steven from the first collection, if you're going to utilize that discount that I just told you about, this is one of those fragrances that I would tell you to try out. Intimus from Navitus Parfums. Now, his second collection featured 3 fragrances, and the one that kind of got me the most was one that I was surprised by, and this one is called Lautus. Now, Lautus has this neroli oil within it, one that really caught me by surprise, and I really like this thing. Now, this one could be worn in the spring and the summer, but this one also would do well in the fall, and I think maybe in the winter as well, because although it's fresh, it still has a certain staying power to it and projection that I personally like. So Lautus from the second collection. Now again, he has 3 fragrances up next, with going to be Away, Imperial, and Emblaze. And I just grabbed one. I think all of them are dope. If you're looking for something that's going to give you that spicy feel, obviously that would be Emblaze. But I'm going to talk about Away for a second, because Away to me is one of these fragrances that I find to be fresh. It's open, it's inviting, it's intriguing, and I think that you can do a lot with this scent in terms of wearability, of where you would wear it, how often you would wear it. I think this one would work throughout multiple seasons and has this uplifting quality to it. So if you're looking for something from the third collection, if you could only choose one, I would tell you to go with Away. Now, I'm going to shift a little bit and not talk about my collection. As I mentioned, there were a multitude of fragrance releases with different reviewers out there, so I'll go ahead and give you one of my personal favorites from each one of their collections. All right, so we have Monica Coy, who has done 2 fragrances, and both of them are just just they top tier. Okay, you have Carte Blanche, and then you have my favorite. And this one's really hard to decide between the two because they are both super dope. The Embrace. Now the Embrace here to me is just goodness in a bottle. This one was also made by Sicilian, and I think that's one of the reasons that drew me to this scent. But if you're looking for something that is sexy, sensual, cuddle buddy worthy, this is a fragrance that I'm going to tell you to go with. The Embrace Monica Choi in Navitus Parfum. Now this next fragrance here is Soye Matin, and this one comes from Dallas over at the channel Chaos Fragrances. And he did 2 releases with Navitus Parfums. He did Soye Matin, and then he also did Rev Nuit. This one happens to be my favorite at the moment. This one is a super bright fragrance that just works. This thing is citrus on citrus on citrus, but then it dries down to something that's woody, and this one is just a bright, uplifting scent that really just gets the job done. You have that great atomizer from Navitus Parfums, and yeah, there's also something a little bit creamy in that to me, and I enjoy it. Now, as I'm continuing my transition in the Navitus lineup, there was also a fragrance collection done with CJ City TV. All right, now CJ has done a lot when it comes down to this, and his channel continues to grow. Now he released 2 fragrances, which were Champagne Royale and Creme Imperiale, and my favorite between those 2 just happened to be Creme Imperiale. Now Creme Imperiale opens up fresh, and then you get some plum, and you get some iris and cardamom in the mid here, and then the base you get a plethora of woods. If you happen to enjoy the same types of scents that I do, the ones that I relate to on this channel, then the fragrances that I'm mentioning from each one of these you will enjoy, and Creme Imperiale is one of those scents. Now, one of the fragrances that I do want to mention is from my guy, the Bowtie Fragrance guy. Belated happy birthday to him as well. His birthday was last Friday at the time of watching this video. If you have not, wished my guy happy birthday, then make sure you do so. He came out with 2 fragrances, which was Serenade and Aubade, and the fragrance I want to talk about today is Aubade. Now, Aubade opens up fresh. You have some Italian bergamot here, lemon and cardamom, and then in the mid there's some almond and jasmine, but in the base is where things get really interesting. In the base there's toffee, there's cinnamon, there's also some musk here, which I like a lot, man. He did a phenomenal job with both of these fragrances. My mom would say you put your big toe in it, you know what I mean? But yeah, those are just some fragrances that I would urge you to check out from some of your favorite fragrance reviewers out there. Smelling so many fragrances day in and day out, really taking the time to go through each of these things. These people have really put together some great fragrance. Now again, if you have been locked in, you understand what we got going on here. I have recently released my latest fragrance collection, which features 3 fragrances, right? Those are Siesta Drive, the Key, and XO Brandy. In addition to that, Navitus Parfum is celebrating their 2-year anniversary, and it just happens to be the holiday season, so you can get some great steals and deals. And I'll have all of that linked and listed down below for you, because if you're not looking for my fragrances, you may be looking for something from CJ City or Redolessence, etc., and the list goes on. But that's what I wanted to talk about for today. The 2-year anniversary of Navitus Parfum, and we keep going strong. Shout out to all the fragrance reviewers out there. I salute y'all. As always, I'm your boy, Big Beard. Beat him with the like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend that we are back again. And you already know what I need you to do. Just hit the goddamn bell.